Thank you. For more, let's bring in Patricia P. Ray Easley, a Chicago resident who traveled to D.C. to attend this hearing. Thank you so much. We've heard from you before. We've had you on the program. Please do share with us your thoughts about what you have heard so far.
I want to start by saying thank you so much to the United States Congress on behalf of the taxpayers and the citizens of Chicago. We have been in a situation where our tax dollars, resources, and time have been allocated to illegal aliens because our city has been magnetized for illegal immigration through the sanctuary policies.
So you've got Brandon Johnson. He's there defending his city's sanctuary policies. Obviously, J.B. Pritzker, the governor, is defending the state's sanctuary policies. But at the same time, ICE, at least, P. Ray, in the initial phases here, is going after criminal illegal aliens. So you've got the mayor of Chicago, your town, defending the status of illegal criminal migrants in the city. Does that make any sense to you?
No, sir, it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, we care about the health, safety, and security of our families. Our goal is to protect our families, not people who chose to skirt our U.S. immigration laws and sneak into our country. It's not fair that they're held to a higher standard or a lesser standard than us. It's like they're special. And we want to know what makes these people so special that they can't be prosecuted, they get our tax dollars, they get free housing, they get free health care. It's like we are at a disadvantage because we're citizens.
All right. If we could real quick, we're going to dip back into that hearing. Iona Presley is speaking right now. Let's listen in for a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to bring up a bill that's going to be before the floor, H.R. 32, a bill that would basically take away federal grants if the administration thinks you are a, quote, sanctuary city, which...
All right, so we tried to catch it there.
We missed her there. Oh, well.
Cities or even sanctuary
Go ahead,
cities.
Sarah.
All right, so let's get back to P. Ray. P. Ray, bottom line, America's watching what is happening in that hearing room, and they are hearing directly from these mayors who seem to be in defense of policies that have, quite frankly, destroyed many of these great American cities. How do you believe that they can continue to defend this, especially based on the turnout of the last election? People want to see their cities and the sidewalks safe again. They want to be able to live freely and not worry about policies that are leading to the destruction of their city.
Well, it's really important that we realize that the legislation that is allowing this was in place before this last election. We heard the mayors all this morning say that these are city laws that they are following. So it's really important that the federal government comes to give us relief against these very harmful policies that are affecting us on the city level or on the municipal level. And again, we thank them for coming, thank them for making them answer before Congress, and hopefully we'll be able to get some type of reprieve through the federal government.
So we have seen a tremendous amount of money in these cities and these states going, this is taxpayer money,
yes,
too.
My money.
It's not just money that they get out of the air going to service these migrants, such as this. Denver, $79 million as of November 2024. Chicago, $638.7 million. That's August of 2022 through January 2025. Massachusetts, more than $1 billion to date. And look at this. New York City projected this fiscal year to hit $3.3 billion. You add all of that together, P. Ray, and that turns into real money. And American taxpayers are forking it over. And when we heard from Joe Biden, there's nothing more I can do about illegal immigration until Congress acts. And then we see in the first month and a half of the Trump administration, cross-border illegal traffic is down 95%. Do taxpayers rightly ask, why have we been spending all this money?
Yes, we don't go to work to pay for illegal immigrants. We don't fight the snow and the rain and the heat to go out into this world to pay taxes in order to pay for the entire third world. It's not fair to us, especially me as an American Negro woman. I'm not an immigrant at all. So this is none of my business. As a 100% eighth generation free American, I find this very insulting because the laws and our sovereignty are not being respected right now. And they want to try to make this a racialized issue. They want to try to make this xenophobic, but by doing that, it ignores people like myself who are not a part of the white majority but are 100% Americans. We can't stand for this, and right now we're one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, P. Ray, always a pleasure to have you on. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, P. Ray. Makes a compelling argument there.